All right, so it is two leaders and two playbooks. Donald Trump wielding tariffs like a weapon, leaving allies rattled, and Vladimir Putin defying the West, keeping Russia's economy alive under the harshest sanctions ever. Now, both of them are unpredictable and both of them are unyielding, and both are steering the world into some pretty uncharted waters. So as both of them get up to meet in Alaska, let's in fact take a look at their personalities, their strengths, their weaknesses, the opportunities and also the possible threats. And my colleague Rahesha Sehgal gets you more details.
Thanks, Ali. Let's first focus on US President Donald Trump. His strength now is his tariff power. Trump uses secondary tariffs as leverage to influence rivals while keeping global attention fixed on his agenda. That's his strength, the tariff hammer. Now, Trump's weakness could be alienating the allies. Key US allies rather feel ignored, punished and left out of the big calls, even punished under his transactional diplomacy for the weakening the coalition's strength. So that's Trump's weakness. So what could be Washington's opportunity here? America's market dominance allows Donald Trump to press both adversaries and partners into concessions, translating into economic leverage. So that's the opportunity, the market muscle. If you look at the threat that Trump could face, Washington could perhaps face counter tariffs, legal challenges, lawsuits and homegrown opposition. All these factors loom and they threaten to blunt Trump's policy wins. And lastly, when we talk about Trump, what is US President's wild card? Well, his shock moves, no surprises there. US President keeps adversaries cautious but leaves allies uneasy, uncertain perhaps of his next move. Let's now look at Russian President Vladimir Putin's playbook now. What are his strengths, weaknesses and all of that? First up, the strength, total control. Well, Putin controls Russia's political, security and intelligence networks with a near total authority. His weakness could be his costly military campaigns, the war drain here. Well, Russia strains resources, which makes Russia isolated from West and risk the nation's long-term economic erosion. Putin's opportunity is the global South, the southward shift. Putin uses fractures in the West to deepen ties with China, India and BRICS partners. What could be possible threat to Russia right now? Well, it is the overstretched risk of conflicts and cost may strain the public patience here, the domestic patience and more military focus translating into war fatigue. And lastly, what is the Russian president's wild card here? Since Russia's economy has endured record sanctions, pivoting trade to Asia, so the biggest wild card in Putin's playbook can be sanction revival. So this was the list of the strengths and the weaknesses and the wild card of Trump and Putin as they meet in Alaska in just a short while from now. Back to you, Saleh.